how do you write compelling copy? How do you get people to listen, to pay attention in your emails, in your Facebook ads, in your advertising, in all your marketing activities, all your sales activities? When you write a post on Facebook or social media, why is it some posts will get a lot of likes, a lot of shares, a lot of comments, and others just won't? And why is it some, you create a page and people buy it and others don't buy it? And why does that happen? So, this is episode number 4 of the Epic Entrepreneurs podcast. And that's the question we're going to answer today. And there are many reasons why, for good copy, good communication, right? There are many things. But I will tell you the thing that accounts for 80% of it. So 80% of your success in marketing and copywriting and communication, it really comes down to this one thing. And and I'll tell you, I'll share this with you as a story, because just a few days ago, I had a student who hired me to do some coaching. We were going to do this immersive coaching session where I'm going to help him get clients. And here's the thing: this is a weird thing that happened, and this you're going to find that this is really relevant to what we're talking about. So he hired me, and then we scheduled the appointment, but then I forgot about the appointment, because I changed my schedule because I wanted to meet with him earlier, but then it wasn't my normal day where I meet with people. So I forgot. This is important, because usually if I have an appointment, especially with a client, with a student, an important appointment, I will basically, I treat it as if it's like a writing session, or I treat it like it's going to be a productive session, right? I want it to be a productive session. So I prepare myself, or I make sure to be in a high energy state when I show up, right? Because I want to show up with my clients, with my students, in a high energy state. So, but this, so to do that, I do things to prepare, whether to rest or exercise or stretch or eat certain things or whatever. So, but anyway, because I forgot about the appointment, I didn't do anything, and in fact, I actually was feeling kind of tired. And anyway, it's like, oh, then I remember, and then I start talking. It's like, okay, do you have time now? It's like, okay, let's meet now. So I start talking with him, and at first, and I'm kind of tired, and it's like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm kind of tired, and we're talking, and as we're talking, there's a voice in my head. It's like, oh my God, you know what? Like I'm not sure. I was feeling uncertain. I was feeling like, man, how? I was kind of feeling like, what? How am I going to help this person? And like, it's like this uninspired state, this like uncreative state, and but but I kept going, and I was like, I'm gonna find the answer. And here's the thing that happened: is as we kept talking and talking, and as I kept energizing myself, I started to get more and more energized. I started to get more and more focused. I started, kind of just almost my brain just like lighting up, And my energy started to rise, and I started to get more and more excited as we were talking. And what happened was the clarity started to come. I started to get clear, and I started to see it. I see it. I see it. I see the answer. I see what's holding him back. I see how to solve this. And it's like the way started to appear, and we got to work, and we figured out the copy, figured out how to get him clients. And it's like, look, this is what we're gonna do, and we started to take action on it, implement it, and literally by the end of the call, he had like such a concrete plan, such an actionable, like literally just follow the instructions type of plan with such clarity, and such a high probability of success plan, uh, that we didn't have in the beginning of the conversation. So I even dictated the copy for him. This is what to write for your Facebook ad. And but this is what so this is going to take us now to kind of the key to writing compelling copy. And is that as I told him this, the copy came to me. I heard it inside of me. I didn't come up with it. but the copy came from the state that I was in. So when we started the conversation, I was feeling tired and lethargic and kind of uninspired. And because of that, my thoughts and my words and my communication was that way, was uninspired, was unmotivated, was not compelling. And the thing is, if I was to write in that state or communicate in that state of being uninspired, unmotivated, tired, I could write just everything I write would be uninspirational. It would be unmotivational. It would not work. But as I started to get more and more energized, more and more passionate, more and more excited, now I was tapping into the communication that is compelling, that works. So that's really the key, guys, is you have to put yourself in the state. You have to put yourself, so communication, 80% of it is just how you're feeling. That's all it is. 80% of it is how you're feeling. And then the 20%, it's almost a byproduct. It's a byproduct of how you're feeling. It's more by shaping your feeling rather than shaping things and putting words and trying to get emotions out of words. It's more having emotions and putting emotions into words. I hope that's pretty. That's a pretty. That's pretty. I've never said it that way before, but actually, I figured it out now. So you have emotions, and then you're putting emotions into words. Not you write things and then you hope they create emotion, and so you have to create the emotion first in you. If you are writing something, you want to make somebody sad, something tragic, you can't be happy and write tragic things. You can't be, if you want to be, a lot of copywriting is motivational, it's inspirational. You can't do that if you are not feeling motivated, if you're not feeling inspired yourself. So that's really the key to great copywriting. You have to learn how to control your own internal states, your own, if you want to write happy things, you have to know how to make yourself happy. And when you are happy, the happy things will come out so much faster, so much easier than when you are not. So that's really the key to writing compelling copy. In the next episode, I will share with you guys ways to change your state. So because you might be wondering, Mike, how do I trigger it? How do I change it from one state to another? How do I actually control my internal states so that, and there are many benefits for that. One of it is communication because it affects your communication, but another one is your own productivity. And another one even is your own, what kind of tasks you can do. Because one of the problems, you might have, or, I have, everybody has, is there are a lot of things that we find boring to do or difficult to do. And what I've discovered is that they just require a different emotional state. And if you go into a different emotional state, you can actually do boring or difficult things, and they're fine. So that's in the next episode. But that's it for this episode on that the key to writing compelling copy is your own emotional state. The emotions come first, the words come second. You have to put yourself in the emotional state. For copywriting is a powerful, motivated state. If you're feeling powerful and motivated, you start writing, is good things will come out. Good things will come out, and then through practice, you improve that. That's you improve your performance, so to speak. But that's how it starts. And the more you can do that, the more your communication is going to be, and the more successful you're going to be. And plus, the quality of your life will improve. The quality of our life is really the quality of our emotions. It's the quality of how our experiences, how we feel about things. If we have good days or bad days. And so one big benefit of learning how to control your inner state, how to manage your own emotions, is you can just have more good days. Have more good days and less bad days, because that's all it is. It's just how you put yourself in these emotional states. So guys, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. I want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment. Let me know. Again, half of the conversation is, me sharing this with you. The other half is, your comments and discussions. So that's it for this. Let me know your thoughts, your comments, and I'll be discussing things with you guys. Okay. So Mike here, and we'll talk soon.